in this police department. And look, it's none of my business. I don't live in Salazar, and I'm just trying to help. At the end of the day, they're going to have to figure out how they want their city to run, but I'm an opinionated guy, so I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to say there's one important thing that needs to change here. You need to stop electing your police chief. You need to get them approved by your board, your commissioners, to approve the position, and then they need to get to run their departments, themselves, and not have to have their hands meddled with by your city manager. We don't need a city manager dictating how the police department runs. They don't know how to police. That's not their job. And what we have here is we have a police chief who's elected. He can't fire any of his employees running the departments with all of these people. Franklin has got to go, and so we're here to make a big announcement about what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
So today we're going to initiate a petition for a state grand jury to investigate these crimes that he's committed, especially the crime on Bobby Joe Packard, where Houston Murray, the convicted felon, had both of her hands cuffed with pins. She incidentally kicked him because she didn't like the confinement, and he literally broke her orbital socket.
And we have pictures of the bruise to her face. We're trying to get, we've requested the footage from the jail. It's been difficult, Sean. How's it been trying to get things from the city?
Very difficult. You have to play an alphabet soup word games with them. If you misspell one word, they won't give it to you. It's incredibly tough, so you have to ask over and over and over for information. But perseverance does prevail, and we do get it eventually, and it's been tough.
Now, for those of you on YouTube that don't know what was going on, there was a city council meeting the other day in which a lot of these fine folks that I see here today also showed up for. And I just came by happenstance because this guy, I saw it on their Facebook page. By the way, check out the Salazar Transparency page on Facebook. By the way, if you've not seen Don't F with Cats, this is the guy from Don't F with Cats. Need some research done. Get Mr. Butler to help you. He's volunteered to help Guerrilla Publishing moving forward. But what is special about today is that the citizens of the state of Oklahoma have the right to petition for a grand jury. And a grand jury to look into investigations of all the things that have been going on. There's issues related to the, y'all want y'all's water park money back that's gone to the interest, $700,000 or so to interest on a note that has not been used to build the water park? Do y'all, do they want to get money back that's been spent improperly by the city manager? Do they want to look into all these police shootings, which consequently, every single time it seems that there's an officer involved shooting other than where the one cop shot the other cop, none of the body cams go on. Every single time, inactive body cameras. I mean, I call that more than happenstance. I call that a pattern of criminal conduct, is what I would call it. And the fortunate thing about a grand jury petition is every issue that you know about that might be criminal can be added by Mr. Buckner and myself to this request. Any citizen can join us. Anybody that wants to join this, put their name on the petition, this is where we're inviting you. Holler at Sean, we're going to get you signed up. If you know of other criminal activity in this, it's not us investigating it. We'll have to gather 1,500 signatures after the judge approves the petition. And then once the judge approves our petition, and I'm filing personally. I'm not filing as an attorney, this is me personally. They wanted to try to take me away and take my fight away. Well, guess what? I'm still a citizen. And I get to do a lot of cool things as a citizen in the state of Oklahoma. And I'm going to join Mr. Buckner here in filing this petition. And once the judge approves it, once we have 1,500 signatures in all of Sequoia County,
Just 1,500.
just 1,500, it panels a grand jury that then is investigating everything that has been laid out in our petition and anything else they uncover. So the message is simple here today. The citizens of Salazar, forgive me for speaking for you, but I've talked to a lot of you. They want to move forward with change. They don't want to dwell on past issues. They want the bad apples gone, and they want to move their city forward. So what I'm offering and what Sean is offering is, Chief Franklin, do what we just learned that your city manager did yesterday, resign. Turn in your resignation by next Friday, or on the 24th, the following Monday, we will be filing a grand jury petition in this courthouse to seek your criminal investigation and your removal for dereliction of duty, which is a removal pulled this guy over for not having a headlight. And then all these other people have come together with all of their other stories. And they're dramatic, and they're real, and they're true. And there's clear evidence of it all. And I have been disgusted by everything that I've seen. If you thought the Oilton video with Police Chief Carl, where I had to ask where the dog touched him, was bad, it's worse here. But these people can go. Chief Frank, get out of town. Go harass and do some stuff somewhere else. The good citizens of Sallisaw are done with it. Or we'll see what the criminal grand jury wants to do with it. We won't have any control of that, but we can certainly be pushing forward.
The other thing we want to ask is our city commissioners. We need to establish a vote of no confidence.
Absolutely.
We need to limit his powers so the kids on these streets don't come up dead or abused or have eye sockets broken out. We need to stop this. It's going to stop here. It's going to stop now.
Look, there's a lieutenant up there, Lieutenant Martin, who I subsequently have learned is son of the mayor. The mayor's a figurehead here, he doesn't have the power of the city manager to run the city. But Lieutenant Martin is the Fraternal Order of Police president. So we would call on Lieutenant Martin, get your officers together, sign a letter of no confidence in his police chief, encourage him to leave voluntarily so the city can move on. Let's let the new police chief investigate the bad officers and get rid of them. That's not my job, that's not Sean's job. Let's get somebody competent in there, the citizens of Sallisaw select appropriately, and let's take some action, because enough is enough. And I want to point out something that's important. We understood before the city council meeting the other day that the vote was going to be keep the city manager, Keith Skelton. There's power in people showing up. That's what changed the vote from what we were told was going to be a 3-2 vote to keep him to a 4 vote to remove, 4-0 vote to remove him from office. So not going to remove him, but not renew his contract. And so he was going to be on a month-to-month basis. The power of the people caused him to resign his position, is our understanding. We have submitted an open records act request a little while ago. We're trying to get a copy of his resignation letter. As soon as we have that, we'll publish it. But keep following the story. We've got body cams of a guy at a horse stable you're going to get to see. We've got the shooting of that officer. We've got all kinds of other things that you're going to want to see. We've got the former now city manager telling me, fuck you, as he walked back into the executive session. And that was quite enjoyable. And I think that those 2 words might have been the thing that ultimately cost him the job. And if that's the case, Keith Skelton, I brought you a cake earlier that says you're fired. The last word to you is, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. If you need some boxes, I'll come help you pack up. Just holler at me. But that's it. We got anything else?
I think that's it. I just want to stop here too.
Yeah, me too. I want to go move
We've
on.
had
to-
enough. We have had enough.
And look, it's not about destroying. In order to rebuild, sometimes you got to knock a few things down.
One thing that was said to me is that my vengeance is destroying people's lives and the people themselves. It's not. They destroy themselves. And it's my determination to make sure that the justice that these police officers and the city has pressed upon us. It's not going to happen.
I'm going to open the book. If anybody has a question or anything, anybody want to ask anything? You got any questions in the news station?
Yeah, is it okay if we still do it separately also?